So here we are for a one-on-one interview. This is my Manchester band, the Ting Tings.
Hello.
Hello.
And this is Katie and Jules, right?
Yes.
Tell me about kind of the history. I know I've heard a little bit about the history of the name and how you guys got together. Can you go over that first?
Yeah, we met in London, maybe like 2007 early. At the time we was thinking of a name, and I was working with a girl in a clothes shop called Ting Ting. So we just stole her name, basically. It means, it's in Mandarin or Cantonese. In one of the two, it means like, listen, listen. So we liked that, and then we Googled it and found that it meant the sound of innovation on an open mind. So you get an idea, and it's like, ding, ding, ding. Yeah.
And so you recorded the new album in Ibiza, right?
Yes. Don't know how we ended up there. Well, I kind of do, but we didn't plan to end up there. And we seem to have done that now. On the second album, we did it in Berlin, and the third one in Ibiza. So it's become a thing, I think, where we're going to have to go to a new kind of country every time we make an album. It would be strange not to now. So yeah, we ended up in Ibiza out of season, rehearsing, and fell in love with it. It was really interesting. It's like the club kind of EDM, techno dance club capital of Europe, really. And we went there out of season, so it was this weird ghost towny place full of people that didn't want the party to end, that are still there after going on holiday like 5 years later, and hippies from the 60s, and just loads of really interesting people, and that's where we met Andy Taylor.
Wow, Andy Taylor from Duran Duran.
Yeah, I was living there, and completely randomly met him, and he became our friend. We had no plans to work with him. We really had no plans to work with anybody. We'd never worked, we just always made the albums ourselves. But he became a dear, dear friend, and somebody that we realised was quite involved with the kind of music we'd been obsessed with, which was like late 70s, early 80s, kind of Studio 54, CBGBs, that kind of thing. And he was like a wealth of knowledge on those kind of clubs and that sound of music. For instance, I'd find a photograph of Diana Ross sitting on the edge of the DJ booth singing with like Nile Rodgers DJing at Studio 54, and we'd go, this is how we want to perform, why can't bands take over DJ booths, why can't that happen? And he would be like, oh, I was there that night with Diana Ross, and he'd tell us these amazing stories and play us music that, you know, I hadn't heard of that was being played in the clubs. So yeah, we decided we just had to make an album together.
Yeah. All right, so I'm here with the Ting Tings. We're gonna do a inspired by their single, That's Not My Name game. And so I'm gonna give you some famous people, their real names, and I want you to see if you can guess their famous name. This is gonna be fun. Okay, and I'll help you, I'll give you hints and stuff. I'm not gonna just throw you out there because some of them are a little tricky. So like, for the first one, it's Elizabeth Stamatina Fey. Oh, it's Tina Fey. That was the easy one. Okay, so let's do. Here's one. This is the easy one for you. Alicia Beth Moore. Do you know what her famous name is?
Pink.
Pink. Yes, you opened for Pink. Perfect.
There was a card once, and it had her name, and she just thanked us for playing with her, and on the card it said
Alicia. Okay, nice, good. Well, thanks for playing That's Not My Name game, and I love you guys. Thanks so much. All right. Thanks, guys.